really thank them here because in Oswego, because they really keep up on it, and this is like a little small ghost town, really.
Yeah.
I mean, on the weekend, when you think everything's supposed to be open so you can go shopping or whatever, not here in Kansas. Everything's closed down like a ghost town.
That's just here because
right here in our little town because the streets are dead. It's like really crazy.
and right in the middle of the Bible Belt.
Well,
Okay,
Seriously.
we're back on the Pits of Metal Chaos with your one and only, and with Ridiculous Trixx too. This is second interview. So you guys, I got more questions for you guys. I got a lot of questions. Wanna have fun. So, we were talking about favorite food, and I was asking you, the tacos, what do you make it out of? Beef and chicken? Beef or chicken?
well, beef. I use beef, but I do love chicken too.
I prefer chicken tacos. I prefer chicken tacos over beef.
Beef, yeah.
Like I said, it's cholesterol on a plate.
Josh said it's cholesterol on a plate.
Chicken?
No, not the chicken, the tacos.
Yeah.
Beef.
Yeah, beef tacos, there's a lot of fattening.
Yeah.
It's not good for the heart, too.
It's good. I know. It's good, though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but you have to say it then.
Well, it does have some good stuff in it.
Now tell me, who's your influential, musical people that inspire you?
Influences.
Your influences. Who are your musical influences?
That would be just about anybody from the 80s. You know, Van Halen, AC/DC, Journey, 38 Special, Molly Hatchet, you know, pretty much you can name them. Bobcat, Bad Company.
Kansas, Trixx, you know. We love the 80s. I mean, well, Josh, you know, he's the younger one in the band. So, he's not a fan of 80s music, he said.
Unless it's Metallica, Megadeth, or one of those bands, I don't like it.
Unless it's not Metallica or Megadeth or one of those bands, then you don't really care for the 80s.
Well, types of bands.
Those types of bands.
Okay,
I like
that's cool.
I like different varieties because I grew up with, you know, Loverboy and, you know, Steve Perry and, of course, country, the country artists. I grew up with George Jones, Tammy Wynette, Loretta Lynn, and all those, but, and I loved a lot of those, but, now these guys are making fun of me. I love country, you know, I have my country background, I do, but I never called me a weirdo. But I do love rock. Yes, I mean, you know, I do love my rock. I love the rock, but you know, hard.
So,
Yeah, I can't. I don't like to listen to country anymore.
so Ronica,
I like.
you like Dolly Parton? You like Dolly Parton?
I love Dolly.
Jolene,
I'm a big fan of
Jolene,
Dolly Parton.
Jolene.
I love her.
Uh-huh. Or
I don't care what anybody. She's awesome.
oh, I love Dolly Parton too. Don't get me wrong, I love Dolly Parton. Or my other favorites.
I loved watching that movie, and I love that song. It's beautiful. I mean, a lot of her songs are awesome.
Hell yeah.
She's just amazing. But you know, there's Reba McEntire. I loved a lot of her stuff too, and my brother's a fan of Reba. He loved Reba.
Yeah.
He used to have a bag of Dorito chips that had Reba, her picture on it. And we used to make fun of him all the time. But he was like a diehard fan, and he really loved Reba McEntire. So
That's cool. I like Dolly Parton's other song, "Working 9 to 5." What a way to make a living.
oh yeah, that's fun. And I loved the movie of that too. That was fun.
Oh yeah, that was
That was
good.
a great.
I got her movies on VHS and DVD.
Well, my favorite is the two idols I love that I grew up with is Bette Midler and Steve Perry from Journey.
Oh my God, Bette Midler! I love Bette Midler.
Rose is my favorite movie with Bette Midler.
Oh, I love Bette Midler because Bette Midler played in Hocus Pocus, and she played in Stepford Wives.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
And see, when we were younger, me and my sisters, because there's 3 sisters, we pretended we were the Hocus Pocus girls. We were witches. I was Bette Midler. My sister Tina was Jessica. My sister Mary was Mary.
Wow.
That's hilarious. That was our Halloween costumes.
Oh my goodness. Now I love Hocus Pocus too when Bette Midler was in that movie. That was funny. I liked it.
And now I want to watch Hocus Pocus.
Did they come out with a Hocus Pocus 2 or it's coming out?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's, yeah.
Probably they're coming out with number 2. But the kids are older now. They're like in their 30s now. That was like 20 years ago they came out with that movie.
Right.
And Sarah Jessica Parker has become a slut on Sex and the City. Fucking all these guys on TV. The fuck? Well, we already knew she was a slut in the movie.
She's unique, and I really, there's a lot of artists that never got, I don't think they got the recognition for their talent as much as they should have.
Yeah.
You know? And some of them, yeah, overrated, but, I mean, I think that's just the way it goes, but it's really sad because, you know, she has done a lot, and she would, oh my God, she sang with, I mean, down to her toes and brought it back up. I mean, she is just a phenomenal singer. Just like, you know, a lot of people, some people didn't appreciate Janis Joplin either. I mean, but I mean, I know she's got a lot of fans and everything, but some of them didn't really listen to her because she was amazing.
I love Janis Joplin.
And that's how I sing. You know, some people say I sound like Ann Wilson from Heart. And Janis Joplin, it's when I feel the music, I gotta go with it. I gotta sing it and I belt it out, and it's just me. I mean, I make you feel it for sure.
Oh, that's cool.
I can't stop. It's just I gotta go. You know, I gotta let it out, and that's what I sing.
I got these ladies' vinyls and tapes. Still.
Well, all the moving that I've done in my life, because I just keep moving around. I don't think I've ever stayed in one place too long. I'm trying to settle down now, but, you know, it's just debatable. I mean, I'm in a band now, so I get to move around, so maybe that'll keep me kind of set as far as not picking up and moving to another town or whatever. But you just never know. Life is unpredictable, for sure. And I guess you can call it sort of like a gypsy or a nomad, because I just, you know, I mean, Kelly's saying weirdo.
No, if you like where you live, stay. It's Kansas is beautiful.
You know.
Kansas is beautiful. I like going there.
Well, I'm not going to knock Kansas. I'm just going to say, when I came from Ohio to Kansas, it's like stepping into Twilight Zone, because Ohio is, I feel like they are more advanced as far as computer technology and stuff like that. You come here, and they don't have, like, you know, the computer advances, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, what technology? And, you know, there's one inventing the wheel here. Josh said they're still inventing the wheel, working on inventing the wheel. So, but, I mean, I'm not trying to make fun of them. It's just, I don't know. It was really, yeah, they're laid back, and it's not a hurried state at all. They're, you know, which I love. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to knock either state, because I like them both, but everybody has their differences. You know, the advances and all that.
Wait, wasn't the Wizard of Oz originally from Kansas?
Yes, I get that all the time. It's like, Dorothy, where's Toto? And all kinds of cute things, and I'm like, well, if I look like Dorothy, I wouldn't have nothing to worry about. I'm probably more like the Wiz, the Big Mama, mean kind of like witch lady that says word or something. I don't know, but I don't see myself as Dorothy. I am nice like Dorothy, but
You just don't have Toto.
I don't have her figure, that's for sure.
But do you have a Toto? Do you have a dog? Do you have a dog?
We have a dog, but her name's Molly. Momo. I call her Momo.
Well, okay, that's your replica of Toto.
Right, there you go.
Okay, now let's get into some serious questions. Now, in the next 5 to 10 years, where do you see your band at?
After 10 years?
In the next 5 to 10 years, where do you see the band at?
I will see us rocking, definitely. Continue rocking and giving it all that we have. And I'm sure hoping that we, make it big, but I think that's everybody's dream, and it should be. We love what we do. We're doing this full time now, so, we want to eventually tour all over, out of the United States. We want to go to the UK and Germany and all those places. Right now, we're going to try to work on touring all of the United States. So, and we're working on it. We don't give up.
Now, Veronica,
We're dying. Yeah.
in your own words, what are the pros and cons in the music business that you've been in so far?
Oh my God! Do you want me to go there?
Yes, you have to.
Seriously, and we love helping these younger bands. I gotta say, make sure you do everything the legal way. Don't half-butt it. Don't, be serious about things. Don't sign anything until you make sure you have an attorney. And there are some good labels out there. You just have to make sure that you understand what the writing is. I think that's the biggest key. I think people knocking down the record labels is kind of terrible because, like I said, there's good and bad, just like there is bands and stuff like that. Just be careful, be cautious, make sure you register your music, copyright.gov. Go to EMI ASCAP or CSAC or one of those and register as well.
Watch out for scammers.
Watch out for scammers. I mean, we've been hit by a fake label. We've been hit by and lost $1,200. We've been duped by several people who acted like they were management companies and things like that. But it's human nature, so, I kind of hated it that people knocked us down for that. But when you're in this business, you try to do the best you can, and when somebody comes and says they can do this for you, and you check them out and it seems legit, and you go for it, then you didn't know. We didn't know that these people were going to be bad people. You find out the hard way, and you learn and grow from that. It's just like life. You learn and you grow from it. And if you don't grow from it, then, you got to stop yourself and say, hey, I got to do something better because this is not working out. Always keep pushing yourself every day, believe in yourself. That's a big thing. Believe in yourself and your band members. Always make them be family and important because they are going to ride with you through this whole entire thing like your love, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Because I have special love for Josh and Kelly, and nobody can take that away. I mean, these guys have been with me, and they know me, they've seen me, I mean, in my true rare forms and everything, and I've seen them, and, so we just really click together, we're tight together, and that's what makes it work. I mean...
That's cool.
That's cool.
Now, Full Throttle says, do your research, too many scumbags in the music business.
Yeah, definitely so. It's sad that there's so many scammers out there taking advantage of us. because all of us, because we work hard. We put our money into this that we don't have, and for them to come and scam us and things like that, it's freaking sad. And you just like to choke them. Because, I'm serious. You just want to choke them because, you work freaking hard. I can't tell you how hard we have worked, and we're continuing to work. And no matter how many times we fall, we're going to come back even harder. We're not going anywhere. We're going forward. And we're not going to let nothing stop us. So, I mean, that's the way we feel. That's what we're going to do. That's what we wanted to do because we want to get there. And if we never get there, at least we gave it our all and we tried our hardest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, tell me, what was the first club you played at? Do you remember?
The very first club, yes. Actually, it was the American Legion in Cherokee, Kansas.
Nice.
That was our very first place. And I think we played with, what was the band? The little band, we played with the Ridge Runners. It was the Ridge Runners, and they were ex-military, ex-Navy guys. Yeah, before they were Ridge Runners, they were called the Biscuit and Gravy Boys. So, yeah, they were a great group.
Now, how did you guys land that show with Corner Sanctuary?
But actually, how did you land the show with Corners of Sanctuary? I think you were talking to Mick.
Yeah, we've kind of been friends with them for a long time. We've been trying to get together with them for about a year, but their schedules and our schedules just haven't quite come together in the right time frames. And here recently, there were some openings that opened up, and we talked to one another, and that's how that all got started.
Yeah, and the best thing I could say is, contact other bands. They're our family. And call them up or just message them on Facebook. Say, hey, you guys got a show that you might need somebody or an opener or whatever. That's what we do. We go and try to talk, and then we do the same favor for them. We try to get them, in a show. It's helping each other. You got to make it. Get rid of the ego and the competition thing because we're just have fun. We're all in it together, and if we don't start sticking together, I mean, everybody sees that, the music is dying out there. Nobody wants to pay us bands anymore. When we go out to shows, people aren't coming out to the shows. Everybody's kind of stuck in their own little Facebook and phones and not caring about music. And it's like, come on, we got to make noise. We got to keep making that noise so that people can hear us.
Mm-hmm.
And we all need to unite together and, just really work this because, we definitely don't want the music to die. And I know what I'm saying. Oh, the music's not dying. Well, take a listen. Go out there to several venues or bars in your town or in another little city and see how many people are coming out. Hardly nobody. I don't care how big your band is, you're struggling. It's everywhere. Everybody's struggling. So, if we come together, we, help each other, then things are going to get better.
Yeah.
It's going to all come back. And strength in numbers, you got to work together. That's the way it is.
Let's plug your show again. Friday, July 21st, with Corner Sanctuary, live at the Gear. Showtime 7 p.m. 21 plus and older. 230 Commerce Drive, Franklin, Indiana. Make sure everybody goes to that show. Check this band out. Take pictures for me, everybody. I want to see them.
Heck yeah. Come
Okay.
see us.
Yeah, I definitely would come, but unfortunately my car don't want to drive. So.
Oh, well, like I said, we'll hopefully, in August, if everything works out right, things get announced, we will see you in Chicago, Illinois.
Hell yeah, I'm coming to that show.
In August.
Now tell me, how's the songwriting process? How do you guys do the songs? How do you guys write the songs? I'm like, what inspires you to write these songs?
Basically, I don't know what it is, but I have this little gift that, like, when I hear anybody playing, like a guitar, licks on a guitar or anything, music comes to me and the lyrics just pop out. I sit and listen, and then I can just start writing lyrics. Sometimes it's not as easy, but for the majority of the time, I could just be sitting there, and Kelly or Josh might come up with a riff, and I go with it. And I mean, that's been the basis of every single song. And they're like, we're all amazed. It's like, wow, I can't believe you did that. How'd you do that? And I'm like, I don't know. It just came out.
Get you some of Meet the Reaper.
Yeah, Get You Some and Meet the Reaper. Josh was playing on Get You Some, the Meet the Reaper. He was doing the beginning little riff thing, and I kept hearing it, and I was like,
Yeah.
Meet the Reaper. And it's actually like, I would say Meet the Reaper is classified, it's hard rock, but it's alternative, and it's sort of a classical metal because it's theatrical. Like, I could see that song being in a big play, and,
Yeah.
people walking around, and it's really neat. I mean, basically how I can't really explain it. It's just I hear music. Someone could be playing the piano, and I could, all of a sudden pick up something. I've listened to other artists that, come out with some songs that just have no lyrics, and I'm like, oh, I got lyrics for that, but I can't talk to all of them. I want to give you some lyrics or anything like that, but I don't know, or if I'm thinking about something that might, be a part of my past or life experiences, then that's where I like to base my songs of life experiences, because everybody can relate to something.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you, what's the Jose Awards?
I'm sorry, I can hear you.
Jose Awards.
Oh, the 2017 Josie Music Awards?
Yeah.
We've been nominated
Really?
for Best Rock Group of the Year and Best Song of the Year, Soldiers, for Saluting America. And it'll be September the 17th at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah, because we were talking about that earlier in a messenger, and I told you I got 2 Nissans.
Yeah, it's more geared towards country artists, but
Okay.
she does have some rock artists and alternative artists and stuff, but it's starting to open up to more genres of music, but it is more geared towards country. We're kind of hoping to change that a little bit, and I think Enabling Kane, they're good friends of ours in Chillicothe, Ohio. They also won an award, that got nominated. So, I mean, there's a lot of great bands, a lot of country bands and artists as well. We're going to be excited to just go down and enjoy time with each one of them, get to meet them in person. I think that's an awesome opportunity, and we get to see a lot of them performing live. So I just think it's a great experience for anybody, and we're really excited about it. We can't wait, and we really appreciate Josie and all of her staff and everybody for putting this together, and we thank the fans and everyone for helping us get to be nominated. We're excited. Thank you.
So, Ronica, are you a biker?
What was that?
Do you ride motorcycles?
I learned to ride a little bit. I rode dirt bikes and 3-wheelers and 4-wheelers when I was younger. And then I actually got my Tim's for motorcycle, and almost killed myself. But I love it, and I love riding. I enjoy it, but I kind of like to be the passenger, and I definitely don't like crotch rockets, because I was on one, and it was going over 100 and some miles an hour, and as big as I am, it lifted me up like I was a piece of paper, and I felt like I was flying off the back of it, and I thought, I like a thrill, but I don't like that. So I went off here right now. So I didn't really care for those, but I like, when you take a ride out in the country and stuff, or just a long highway road and trip or something. I enjoy that. That's really awesome. Yeah, I do. I know Kelly likes motorcycles. Josh is actually thinking of getting a motorcycle. He's trying to. He's working at it.
Because Full Throttle says you're his biker sister, and he owns a 79, and he used to have a 79 Shovelhead, but he just got rid of it. Currently, he's building one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, one time, I remember when I was a teenager, I rode on a motorcycle. Okay, I burnt my left ankle. I was like, forget it.
Yeah, that's hard to do. I mean, everybody, I've burnt my leg on the pipe and stuff before when I was younger, and yeah, you gotta be careful. And I've actually dropped one on me.
Oh, shit.
It was just a little, I think it was a Suzuki 450.
Those are light.
Well, I got short legs, so I had to tippy toe just to keep it up anyway, and I thought I had it, and when I went to pull into the yard, I kind of hit a low spot, and I thought I was going to be able to stop it, and kind of went on me, and I just kind of, my pride, I was mad, but I couldn't get the darn thing off me, so I was like, help, somebody. So, yeah, I've dropped one before, and it sucked, and, but they're dangerous, you have to really be careful, and, you gotta watch, out for everybody, because, a lot of people are distracted and don't watch for motorcycles, and, it's a beautiful thing. I love, I really believe you should wear helmets, but I just like it when you can ride around a little bit without the helmet, because I love my long hair in the wind. That's just something great. It's a great feeling for me. I feel we're going to go anytime. You never know, so just enjoy life. And,
don't waste life on Harley.
That's right. I don't, whatever happens, but, do the best you can and keep going and have fun.
I got a question. You were mentioned Duck Dynasty earlier. Do you guys watch that? Did you guys watch that TV show?
I did, and I loved it. I really love it, and to be real with you, my most favorite to watch is what's his name with the T? He always has he's the old man with the T. What's his name? Yeah, the older man with the T. The Grandpa. Cy.
Yeah.
I love
Cy. Okay, because you watched it, now I'll give it a chance. I'll probably watch it on Netflix. But back then, when the Duck Dynasty TV show was around, so every time I went to Walmart, I saw these men with big beards, and I always made fun of them. I'm like, look, it's Duck Dynasty.
Right. Well, see, I grew up, my dad took me hunting, deer hunting, squirrel hunting. I used to, cut deer up and, skin deer and rabbit, squirrel and all that. And, I shot a lot of weapons and, bow and arrow, fishing and stuff like that. So
rifles,
I love that kind
Winchesters, 38s, around 9mm. Yeah, I got them all. I go hunting.
Yeah,
I go camping. I go hunting. I go fishing.
My daughter, I want her to at least get a feel for it, and I think everybody should teach their children about hunting and
survival,
live off the land, because I really believe someday it's going to all come back to that. And I know people might call me crazy, but I'm old school, and I believe that if you don't know how to do that stuff, eventually one of these days, if we have to do it again, nobody's going to know how if they don't get taught. So I feel, all these children nowadays need to get off those phones, get off the computers. We need to be families again, and we need to go hunting.
I can,
fishing,
you know what?
have fun.
I can agree with you on that because my mom, the way um, she was raised on hunting. Um, so sometimes they barely had. Okay, there's been a couple times we've been poor, you know. Even though both my parents were working when we were growing up, both my parents were working, but we barely had any food in the cupboard. We had flour, salt, sugar, butter, probably some cinnamon and stuff. My mom always made stuff out of flour.
Oh yeah, you can make so many things. And I love making, the homemade noodles. My
Mhm.
daughter asks me every Thanksgiving, Christmas. She's always like, "Mom, will you make those homemade noodles?" And I'm like, "Sure, no problem." And canning. I love canning. I've not done it for a long time, but it takes a little bit. But um, canning is awesome. If you do it right and you're taught well. And I like all that kind of stuff. And I used to
Yeah,
actually help my dad make wine, homemade wine. It was pretty funny.
I could make
Because
wine.
he used to have me going to the old Planned Parenthoods and getting condoms to put on the bottles
Mm,
to ferment it, and everything. And I was like, oh my God, are you serious?
oh, my
So,
see,
yeah, and I'd be like, why do you need these for? And he said, I'll show you. So he put them on the bottles, and, they started blowing up, and then when they go back down, you add more sugar. So I'm like, oh, wow, that's really cool. So maybe
Ronica.
I was supposed to learn that, but he taught me. So,
Yeah,
yeah, and I grew up poor. My
yeah.
dad retired from Anchor Hockey in the glass factory in 1976, had massive heart attacks, and my mother, she was working at um, little stores and stuff, and then later went to medical. She was a medical assistant, and we had three of us, and mom and dad had to take care of us. So I know what it's like to go without, and I always let them go get my sister and brother clothes and stuff for school, and I'd take hand-me-downs because
Yep.
I wanted them to have. And there were times where we would put together stuff. Actually, I still do that if we're low on food or something. I just call it Veronica slop, and I throw something together, and they're like, "What's this?" I say, "I don't know. Just eat it." But I really fix stuff, and
Yeah.
uh, so
So,
I just don't tell them what it's.
so, so,
It's a
Ronica.
surprise.
Hold on, Ronica. So, me being from German and Assyrian background, not Syrian, Assyrian Christian Orthodox
Right.
family or ancestors traveled to USA back in 1815s. They came from Babylon, Mesopotamia. Anyways, so this being in my bloodline, shish kebabs, hummus, tabbouleh salad, tikkas. I mean, goat cheese. I mean, you make your own goat cheese at home. You make your own Swiss cheese at home. My mom does all that. She has all those talents.
Wonderful. Heck
She
yeah.
she passed them down to all three of her daughters and her son too. My mom can make the awesomest fried chicken wings and legs and breasts. Oh my god. And let's see, me, I started with making turkey burgers out of ground beef, um chicken burgers, beef burgers, buffalo burgers, kangaroo burgers. I can make any types of burgers. Okay? So in my burgers I add cheese, onions, mushrooms, okay? So, and they're like 3 pound patties, okay? And this is all homemade, and I make my own bread at home for the burgers.
Oh yeah, I love homemade bread.
Hell yeah. Especially the Italian type. Put olive oil in it, that's it, boom, you got bread.
Right. Now, I tried the turkey burger, and I didn't kind of like that. It just kind of, ugh.
You know,
I don't like
you,
that. I
you,
like the beef. I like a hamburger.
now the turkey burger, you gotta get rid of the taste.
Burger, but
You,
I just don't like it.
you need to add celery salt in it. Celery salt kills the taste.
Makes it taste a little bit better.
Hell yeah, it makes it taste 100 times better.
Because I know, I've heard it's healthier for you.
It is healthy.
Than beef, but, doesn't have all the fat and cholesterol that beef
deer meat's actually one better for you than beef.
Yeah, actually, deer meat's better for you. Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, okay. Deer, I can, deer, deer, I can eat the jerky. That's all I can eat from deer. But the rest, my family eats it, not me.
Oh, my dad used to make chili out of deer meat. He used to make hamburgers and meatloaf and all kinds of stuff out of deer meat. And I could make deer jerky. I love making deer jerky. I can eat that 24/7. I love it.
Yup. What kind of salt do you use? Use sea salt or kosher or just iodized salt?
Well, you gotta put different spices in the deer meat to keep it from being
No, I mean,
have that white.
in any of your cookings, what kind of salt do you use?
I try not to, I don't like to season my food. Sometimes I'll use seasoned salt if I'm making something for other people.
Sea salt.
Or whatever.
Sea salt is best.
I don't like salting my food. I let them salt it after they get it on the plate. Because I stay away from salt. I'm healthy, thank goodness, and I don't have any high blood pressure or anything like that. So I've been blessed, and I don't like salt.
No, I love sea salt.
No.
Sea salt's good.
Oh, salt's good. Yeah, I've tried that, and actually, I think there's a restaurant that has it on their French fries.
It's a lot better for you than the iodized salt.
Yup.
Yeah.
Than the iodized.
Right.
I make my chicken, I make everything I cook with sea salt. Like,
with sea salt.
yeah, like today I made fettuccine alfredo, with mushrooms in it. I made Alfredo homemade and shit like that. But the noodles, I bought them from the box and shit like that. The rotini types. And I added chives in it and celery salt and a little bit sea salt. It's fucking good.
Yeah, that's a good thing to have too, is when your band members can cook. It's really awesome. Josh said he can cook on the grill, and Kelly cooks on both. He does both. And then, of course, I do both too. I cook on the grill, and I bake, and I cook, and I have cooked on the grill.
You know what? I'm gonna send you. I have a friend who's a promoter in Chicago. I'm gonna send you guys her way, Deborah Steele.
Wonderful. Heck yeah, thank you.
Yeah, send her a friend request on Facebook. It's Deborah Steele. DEBROAH. I'll inbox you the message. I'll inbox you her profile.
Okay. Wonderful, thank you.
Well, thank you for your time, you guys. It's been a wonderful interview last 2 hours.
Yeah, thank you. Oh yeah, we love interviews. We can well, basically they make me talk.
Yeah, I know. Let the lady talk.
Try to say something here.
Oh, listen, now they're saying, now, did you not give them an opportunity to talk? Now they're saying.
I didn't talk.
Oh.
I started talking, she won't finally,
Oh, hear them? Oh, my
yeah,
God, here we go.
Yeah, I know.
Get her to sing a song.
No, I'm not gonna make her sing.
What I have to put up with?
I know, men are like that. Trust me, I have one of my own.
I have fun, though.
Yeah, it's good. It's all good. Well, thank you guys for your time. It was awesome.
Yeah, very much. Anytime. And we'll definitely let you know the news as soon as we hear it. And thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We love you all.
They love you,
and
too.
Ridiculous.
Yep. If you haven't checked out Ridiculous Trixx, go check them out on Facebook. And on Bandcamp. Okay, guys? Have a good night, guys. Stay on the phone.
Keep rocking.
Stay on the phone. Hold on.
Bye-bye.